fuck up, Kraayziie Nation? It's your boy SB reppin' that Kraayziie. You know what it is? I'm back again with another reaction. This is to Welcome to Prison, ONEFOUR. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to the boys in ONEFOUR. Let's get it.
The fuck is that cat? Because all the boys are around this and that.
Yeah,
what's going on? It's my favorite Lex here, you know? We're going to be missing for a little bit, but it is what it is. Hey, Lex, come.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's Double K. Three of my brothers in the yard, and that can't wait till they all come back. Hey, Rita 27 original district. What's goody?
Let's see what these boys got to do.
Mama always said, pray for the best, expect the worst. Don't make promises if you go back on your word. If you're doing it rock, you gotta be willing to work. Hit a search and grab the dosh, gotta get to it first. See, I grew up in church, but I had devils in my ears saying fuck it, controlling my young mind like a puppet. Had me skipping school, dishing saddies in the alley as a youngin'. Never a boss, bro, I was running. Aye.
Jesus, that shit hits.
Started running bud just to get paid. Now bro's got beef, I gotta run with a blade. See my blood get got, and that's when my heart changed. Took a couple L's, but that's part of the game. Live and learn, take it how it comes. And if it kicks off, brother, don't run. I was taught from young that I'll get caught up in the system, didn't listen, and that's how I got done. See, I'm just trying to make a living, lad, and just do me. Nah, I ain't stopping till they set me free. We stand firm to the word FTP, praying for somebody to rescue me. Ayy, train hard, my brother, and stay staunch. Listen, don't be another victim lost to the system. And you'll be eat swar when they come to meet ya and say, Mausa, welcome to prison. Ayy.
Damn, that's a banger of a line. Yo, this is like real emotional shit. Fuck, okay, YP, I hear you.
Always said expect the worst, hope for the best. Keep them close if you know they're down for a stretch. They call us ball runners with the utmost respect. Well known in the system, there's not much of us left. You also got the common snitch, biggest bitch. A dog that couldn't take the pressure for what he did. The lowest of the lowest that you can get as a cream. Have him leveled with the rest of them down in protection. Separated from the rest. See, I'm just trying to make a living, lad, and just do me. See, I ain't stopping till they set me free. We stand firm to the word FTP, praying for somebody to rescue me. Train hard, my brother, and stay staunch. Listen, don't be another victim lost to the system. Then you'll be eat swar when they come to meet ya and say, Mausa, welcome to prison. Ayy.
That shit hits. JMs comes out, YP goes in.
With my brothers in the yard, and I can't wait till they all come back.
Till they all come back.
1-4 part of the gang, 2-7 when my heart is at.
When my heart is at.
We chopped ups too easy, got locked up too easy. Now I'm on TV. I bet it burns them to see me walk. They'd rather see me in between these walls, ayy.
What do I have to say about this? Yo, man, like, it's different. It's very different from ONEFOUR. You don't really hear anything like this. So, like, to hear this was very interesting. Like, it would be really interesting to hear what's gonna happen next. To see what's gonna happen next. Cause ONEFOUR very different to everyone else, and I'm just curious to hear what's gonna happen now. Like, I want to see where JMs and Spenny are gonna go from here, cause it's fucking interesting, and I just like the track, man. Like, like I said, man, it's interesting because this was more personal. This was more of YP telling his story and telling people how he fucked up. Pretty much, that's what he's saying. He fucked up. And I just found it ironic that you see JMs walk out and YP go in. It was like an exchange, if you know what I mean. And like, it blows my mind to think of that. Like, I remember talking to one of my homies about this, and I'm like, what's crazy is JM's just got out. Like, JM's got out, and YP and Lex went in. And it just blows my mind. Like, I don't know, man. Like, this song really hit me. Like, this was more emotional. It was more draining, because for me, like, I don't like seeing this stuff. Because in my eyes, I see these artists as people trying to change their life in a way that they never thought they could. But they found a way to, and so like, they're trying to overdo their wrongs. But obviously, like, they've done wrong in their life, so it's like, okay, you gotta cop that on the chin. You gotta cop that on the chin and wait your time. You know what I mean? And like, I'm curious to see like what's gonna happen like to ONEFOUR. Like, honestly, that's the most interesting thing to me about this. Like, I hope YP and all that shit end up well. But like, it's just interesting to see where like JMs and that are gonna go from now. And like, it's just interesting, man. It's just interesting to see where ONEFOUR go from here. And like, I don't really have much to say, because I felt like this song said more than most of their tracks. Like, I feel like this track spoke to people. If you don't feel that way, then you're not fucking human, or you're not their homies. Which, if you don't feel that way, it's all eats well, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Like, this is just a good track, and it's just sad, but like, as people say, you do the crime, you do time. As sad as that is, like, it's the truth. And I hope this message gets to people. I hope people understand what they're saying. It's a message to a lot of the youth. And hopefully people are listening to this, because I feel like that's a very important lesson to be learned from these songs. If you don't understand it, then listen to it again. There's a few of their tracks that they warn people what not to do. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. So if you like this, give this a thumbs up. None of that. Comment if you want to see more. Subscribe, and remember, keep living a crazy life and stay blessed. Peace. Laters. Whoop.